Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I definitely had to give my commentary on the original Straight No Chasers latest audio of Arionne just, giving her opinion on things, revealing things that Martell has said to her. It's very clear that he has been running game on her for years. So let's just get right on into it. Now, but first, I ask that you please do me a solid and hit the like button on this video. It will cause YouTube to recommend this video to more people who enjoy this love and marriage Huntsville sector. They love all of the bloggers that cover the Love and Marriage Huntsville episodes and also talk about the cast tea, the celebrity tea. Also, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I offer a variety of content. I do cover a variety of celebrity gossip and celebrity news stories. And definitely keep rapper Crazy Bone in your thoughts and prayers. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, of course, I want to say that everything said here is alleged and in my opinion. I definitely did not grab any sound bites from the original Straight No Chasers video. I did not want to overstep boundaries, but you all have heard my commentary on the previous audio releases without those sound bites. Okay, so let's jump right on in. Now, Martel, according to Arionne, actually had the nerve to complain about Melody's body. The nerve of him after she had 4 of his children. Not just one baby, but 2, 3, and 4. Not only that, but a couple of the Eminem kids, I want to say the oldest 2, Mariah and Tank, they're not even a full year apart. So before her body could fully heal, she was having another child of his. And for her to look the way that she does is amazing. I think that that is amazing, the way God invented the female body, the way a woman can carry her offspring, push the baby out, and then from her own body, she can feed the baby. So you have the nerve, Martell, to judge Melody's body after giving birth to your kids as if you are perfect. Yes, you may exercise at the gym on a regular basis. Yes, you may work out and lift weights, but we all know that you are not perfect. And I'm sure, Melody has said it. She needs a man that can have some money and match her lifestyle. So just like you want a woman with a perfect body, us women want a man with some perfect finances, okay? Get you some more money before you try to judge the mother of your children's body. So then also according to Arionne, she's very mistaken on this. She says that Melody started working out and showing her workouts on her social media after seeing Sheree and Martell working out. So I definitely disagree with Arionne. If you all remember, when we were seeing Melody working out with her trainer on Instagram in 2022, she was prepping for New York Fashion Week. I remember that because I was so excited for Melody to walk during New York Fashion Week. It was late summer of 2022. So like slightly over a year ago, season 5 was premiering because when Carlos King had Kimmy and Melody and himself go live on Instagram, Melody was saying, okay, we got to get this done. I got to be out here in these New York streets. So it was that same weekend that the show was premiering. So that's why Melody was showing her workouts, darling. She was preparing for New York Fashion Week. But Arionne, I'm sure that you conveniently told yourself that Melody was working out and showing her workouts online to try and be like Sheree and Martell. Delusional. And that's just one example of Arionne's delusion. Arionne called Carlos stupid, so she was definitely dragging him. I'm not sure who is like a fan of Carlos. I guess it's the listeners of his podcast, his Raindrops. Now, Arionne really thinks that she is in a legit relationship with Martell. I find this to be so fascinating because Arionne does not see herself as a mistress, but a girlfriend. She actually expected Martell to tell Own that he would not film without Arionne. He does not care about Arionne to sacrifice the own check. So Arionne really thought that Martell was going to put himself out there on a limb and say to Own, I refuse to film unless Arionne is with me. But you two are not husband and wife. You all aren't even engaged. He doesn't even claim you on a Facebook page as his girlfriend. The relationship status don't even say complicated, Arionne. So it amazes me that she really sees herself as his girlfriend. Now, of course, I'm sure Martell has told her crazy things, whispered sweet nothings in her ear to get her to drop the panties and spread it wide. But somewhere along the lines, she caught feelings for sure. But it's just like Carrie Bradshaw said on Sex and the City that when women are intimate, our bodies give off a chemical that makes us emotionally attached. And definitely Arionne is proving Carrie Bradshaw's point to be true. So Arionne said that she was sorry for what she put Melody through. And then the original Straight No Chaser, I have to say, she is a master. Her and Tasha K, they are masters at puffing this girl's head up. Because when you puff up Arionne's head, that's when she spills more and more of the beans. So the original Straight No Chaser was trying to say, oh, I felt like Melody put herself through things because after first learning of Arionne, there's the stain in the marriage. But I want to say that it is nobody's business if you choose to forgive your spouse and remain married to them and to move forward after an infidelity. You do not owe anyone an explanation. I tip my hat off to women who do that, who can look past the infidelity, forgive, and remain married to them, and they're not holding it over their spouse's head anymore. Obviously, that was something that Melody tried to do. That is definitely honorable. So it's not a weakness. She was trying to save her marriage. She was trying to be forgiving. Martell was just not worthy of Melody's forgiveness and love. But according to Arionne, she said that if she was in Melody's shoes, she would not have stayed 5 more years after learning about the mistress. However, Arionne, literally you're doing that right now. You see your quote unquote boyfriend fake dating Sheree Whitfield, and you are still tagging along. You see him being reported allegedly as dating Belinda, the podcaster, and you are still tagging along. You were a mistress for those 5 years. So you definitely were selling yourself short and settling, so you literally are doing the thing that you claim that you would not do. So also, I want to say that Arionne thinks that once Tasha gets her money together, she will leave Marsau. So I find this revelation to be very interesting. I feel a couple of ways about it. I would love to see Tasha leave. I mean, that is such a marriage where she has to shrink and water herself down and pull back all the time, to appease her man so he can feel like it's long and thick, and I feel like though that would just be a waste of a fantasy. Even if Tasha got her money together and was a multi-billionaire, I don't see her leaving Marsau. In fact, if she quote unquote got her money together, he would say whatever she wanted to hear to keep her around. So I think, Arionne says that. Of course, she knows these people way better than I ever will, but I just don't see that happening. You all let me know in the comments, what did you think about Arionne stating that once Tasha gets her money together, she'll leave Marsau? What did you all think about that? Then Arionne said that Marsau said that he will never discuss his infidelity. And then she said things that we've heard before in the blogs and the rumor mills, that he actually has it in his contract that he will not talk about the affair. Now, I'm going to be honest with you all. I never really believed that. When I would hear that, I just thought that was so crazy for Carlos King to, call himself like the king of reality TV. If he were to allow a reality TV star to actually have in his contract that he would never talk about his infidelity, that is bull. When he would not allegedly give Monique Samuels, when she was on Love and Marriage DC, creative control over her narrative. So I just don't see that as being true. I could see him possibly putting that out there to try and, I don't know, shut up the blogs or try to get viewers just to accept that he'll never talk about it. But I just do not see any executive producer or even execs at OWN with half a brain letting a reality TV star get away with that. And then I'm supposed to pay you 6 figures to film a reality TV show and you won't discuss your reality ninja? Please, I don't think so. Let me know in the comments, do y'all believe that? Arionne is saying now that she won't get back with Martel unless he comes with a ring. The delusion. Oh my gosh. So Arionne actually wonders how a man who complained so much about his ex-wife actually married her. Well, Arionne, it's because when he would complain about Melody, it was just to get you to think that his marriage wasn't super airtight. So you actually felt like there was a chance for him to leave his wife for you, darling. He was just running game on you to get you to give it up, to be intimate with him, and to be intimate with him repeatedly. He was giving you false hope that he would leave his wife for you. That's why he would complain about Melody's body to you and complain all the time and, say he wants a woman to look like this and look like that, because he wanted you to think that there was a chance that he would leave his wife for you. It was all game, Arionne. But, acting like you're not really messing around with him, I think there's still, at least physical for sure. But she was talking to the original Straight No Chaser as if that's not the case and she would only get back with him with a ring. Girl, please. When you are a mistress, you are already way beyond submission. Submission is something that, a wife considers. A wife decides if she's going to be submissive. If you are willing to be a mistress, you are like a slave, a sex slave at that. So, I just don't see where he would go from you being the mistress to being his fiance and then his wife. He already knows that he doesn't have to do all that to get some. That's just basic math. So Martel actually, according to Arionne, Martel only likes a woman who is kept up at all times. She was like, oh, Martel doesn't like weave or wigs, and you have to always look, your best at all times. If you represent him, you have to look good. Who is Martel? With the too tight clothes, dressed like Django Unchained. I always feel like as women, we should dress for ourselves, not for other men and not for other women. And however you wear your hair, you're beautiful. You're a queen. Whenever I make, IG reels after I get my locks retwisted, that's kind of like my tag. However you wear your hair, you're beautiful. You're a queen. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to wear dreadlocks like me. If wigs and weaves are your thing, you rock them. So I don't feel like a woman should wear her hair or dress according to how a man wants her to do so. You have to live for yourself and be comfortable with yourself. If he doesn't like you wearing the wigs, then you don't need him anyway. He was not worth your time. Now, Martell was involved in the Tasha K interview. So original Straight No Chaser, she threw that out there. She said, I watched that interview and I said, you cannot tell me that Martell was not involved. And Arionne just kind of laughed. It's kind of like she tore a page out of Kiki's book. I will not confirm or deny that Martell was involved in that interview. So I do believe, in my opinion, that Martell was involved in that Tasha K interview to some extent, on some level, because when Melody went live on Instagram after Carson confirmed the Revenge P plot, and she was saying that on her like MacBook or laptop, she had like a text message or an email from Tasha K. So I just kind of thought of like there was some sort of detail that Tasha K felt like was very serious, that she shared that with Melody. So I don't know if Arionne mentioned the Revenge P plot during the interview and Tasha K just edited that out, but she gave Melody the heads up. Or something was mentioned about Martell that Tasha K felt like Melody needed to know. But that was what I instantly thought of when Melody said that during her live. Do you all think that Martell was involved with Arionne being interviewed by Tasha K? So Arionne said that she's never been to Black, and Arionne claims that the beefs on Love and Marriage Huntsville are fake. She says that after a scene where they are arguing, she says that they're laughing and talking and give each other dap. I do not believe this. Some beefs are definitely fake, just like when Stormy, I mean, I do think that Stormy is more so irritated with Marsau. I think that is more sincere, but her harping at Tisha and Tisha yelling back, I definitely think that that's fake. But I don't think that they are all super duper buddy buddy either. I think that Arionne is saying like, oh, they give each other dap and they laugh and talk afterwards. I don't know if that so much as is a thing as much as them trying to pre-produce scenes and agreeing what they're going to probably try and go back and forth about. Now, what she also said was that Wanda knows one of Arionne's friends, and when the friend kicks it at Black, you know, Wanda talks to her and asks her a ton of questions about Arionne. And one time, Wanda was having an event at Black, and she actually told the friend to invite Arionne. So here's what I think. So, you know, Arionne wanted it to be known. She told the original Straight No Chaser that she has never been to Black. But you are sending your friends to the bar to scope it out and to be nosy. And so that's what I think is happening. You yourself may not go to Black, but you are sending your girls there to relay whatever message you want to relay or to get whatever information you need to get. And, you know, Wanda is definitely eating it up. Now, what I always felt was interesting was because when Wanda would go live on Instagram, she's mentioned Arionne a few times. You know, she follows Arionne. She's in Arionne's comments when Arionne posts, and Arionne pretty much ignores her. I'm guessing that Martel tells Arionne to steer clear of Wanda. And then for whatever reason, Arionne is just not checking for her. I don't know if in Arionne's immaturity, she doesn't want to be seen with the lady or talking with her. Like she must think Wanda's lame or, you know, she would be embarrassed. Or if it's 100% Martel is telling her to steer clear, or both. I think it's both. So I want to know your thoughts, what you all thought about the latest audio from the original Straight No Chaser. Definitely, Arionne thinks that, you know, she and Martell have been in a relationship. So twisted. Definitely hit the like button on this video. It would help me out so much. I would really appreciate it. And if you're on the fence about subscribing, definitely just go for it. Subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow and a great night. Bye.